You may wish to refer to your printed instructions during our presentation. This is the skimmer. This box-like compartment on the side of the pool automatically skims the top few inches of water, removing debris and oily film. It contains a basket that needs to be cleared, usually daily. This is the pump. It pulls water from the pool to the filter and back to the pool. The pump needs nearly no service at all. Helpful hint: keep the O-ring under the pump strainer lid lubricated so that it forms a tight seal and doesn't allow air to leak into the filter system. You should not see any air bubbles under this pump strainer lid. A leaky seal here can be the cause of foaming and bubbles in the pool and low vacuum suction, making it hard to vacuum your pool. Believe it or not, we receive many phone calls from pool owners who are having problems that are easily solved by simply lubricating this O-ring and tightening the lid. This is the filter. This is a sand filter used to filter fine debris out of the pool water. To a point, a sand filter works better when it's dirty. Sticky dirt attracts more sticky dirt. So it's important not to backwash too often. We'll discuss backwashing in a few minutes. A clean sand filter will trap a particle 50 microns in size, while a dirty sand filter will trap a particle half that size. The filter should be shampooed twice a year to remove oils that can clog the filter. You shampoo your filter by chemically cleaning it with BioGuard filter cleaner. BioGuard filter cleaner is specially formulated and stronger than any other filter cleaning chemical available. Later in the video, we'll show you how to chemically clean your filter. This is the return jet. This is the point at which the water returns to the pool after being filtered. The pool will be filled when the water line is between these two marks on the skimmer opening. It is important to keep the water at this level. It is okay to have too much water in the pool, for instance after a heavy rainfall. The extra water will splash out through the top of the skimmer. You may wish to set your filter setting to drain or backwash to remove this extra water from the pool. That will prevent too much water from puddling around the filter and pump area, which could get a little muddy and messy if too much water collects here. We'll explain your filter in more detail later. Too little water in the pool obviously can cause problems. The pump cannot pull enough water to filter the pool properly. Vacuuming the pool will be impossible without proper water flow. If there is not enough water in the pool, you will usually hear a sucking sound coming from the skimming box. To solve this problem, simply add more water. Once again, many problems have been solved by simply adding more water to the pool. A helpful reminder: make yourself a note to shut off the water and remove the hose. I can't count the number of times I've left the water on in our displays. As soon as the pool is filled, you may begin operating the filter system. Let's discuss your filter system now. Please make sure your filter system is wired properly. You should have a certified electrician install a conduit on a post, such as we have here. Have a ground fault interrupter or a GFI switch installed at the same time. Caution: do not run a long extension cord to the pump as your power source. It is not safe for you, and it can overload the pump and burn out the motor very, very quickly. There are two types of filter systems: a sand or a diatomaceous earth system. Both have a pressure gauge. Here is how to read the pressure gauge. Pressure varies from system to system. Filter pressure rises when too much dirt is accumulating in the filter tank. Pressure drops when the pump is sucking air or when there are too many leaves in the skimmer or strainer basket. To determine your normal pressure, read the pressure gauge on your new system that has new sand or new diatomaceous earth in it. Record that number on your printed instructions. Sand filters. If you have a sand filter, it has a multi-port valve with 7 settings. They are filter, backwash, rinse, whirlpool or recirculate, drain or waste, winterize, and test. To move the handle, push down and turn with the power off. Always turn the handle in the same direction. Back and forth directions could wear out the valve seal prematurely. Filter. This is the position used when the filter is operating most of the time. Backwash. This is the position used to clean the filter when too much debris has collected in the tank. Normally, this is done when the pressure gauge reads 5 to 10 pounds over the normal pressure, and when the water flows out of the pool return jet very slowly. Backwash until the sight glass is clear to almost clear. Usually this takes 1 to 3 minutes. Rinse. Rinse is used after backwashing. After backwashing, set the valve to rinse for 15 seconds. This ensures that any loose debris in the valve doesn't become trapped here to damage the rubber seals in the valve. Whirlpool or recirculate. This function bypasses the filter entirely. Water goes into the valve and directly back to the pool. The water is not filtered on this setting. This function is not used very much, except maybe for troubleshooting the filter. Drain or waste. Hopefully you'll never need to use this function, but it is extremely helpful when you want to remove debris or water directly from the pool without any water going into the sand filter. This is useful if you have a huge amount of gunk in the bottom of the pool. Remember though, you do lose water along with that gunk. Test. This position closes the valve completely. Use this only when there is no reason to run the pump, such as cleaning out the strainer basket. Winterize. Use this setting only when you are ready to winterize your filter system at the end of the swimming season. You may notice that the handle doesn't go down in this position. That is normal. Helpful reminder, never try to change the valve settings when the pump is running. It may damage the valve. Always turn the power off before turning the handle. Now that we've explained the filter system, let's get started circulating that pool water. Place the valve setting to backwash. Turn on power to the pump. Because the sand is new, you will see much sand blowing from the backwash port along with the water. This is normal. During shipment, some of the sand we receive is crushed and becomes fine in size. Continue backwashing until most of this fine sand is eliminated from the filter. Yes, it will seem like a lot. This step is usually of concern to a new pool owner. Just be assured that you are not losing all the sand out of your filter. It just seems like it. You may even see a little sand the next couple of times you backwash. This is normal, as it takes a while until this sand is worked out of the filter. Troubleshooting. If, however, after backwashing, a lot of sand, by a lot of sand I mean piles of sand, spew into the pool while the valve is in the filter position, then you have a crack in the drain pipe inside the filter tank. It is rare, but it does happen. Please just call us and we will help you diagnose it. After backwashing is completed, turn off the power to the pump. Turn the valve to the rinse position. Turn on the power for 15 seconds. Then turn off the power. Turn the valve to the filter position and turn on the power again. Run in the filter position a minimum of 8 to 12 hours a day. You may run the filter system 24 hours a day if you cannot remember to turn the power on and off. However, it is not necessary to run it that long. Helpful hint. You may wish to purchase an outdoor timer that will turn the power on and off automatically for you.
Well, you should feel pretty confident now that you got your filter system up and operating. But remember, if you have any questions or concerns on that system, just give us a call.